In this lesson, you will learn position 4 of the blues scale, along with some great licks you can use within this position to start adding some blues spice into your guitar solos. Let's get straight into it. As part 3 of this series was based around the key of G, then I will continue this lesson in the same key. And as the blues scale is simply the minor pentatonic scale with one added note, let's start with position 4 of the minor pentatonic scale, which looks like this. The next step is to identify the root notes. In this case, as we are in the key of G, then these would be the G notes within the scale, placed here and here. As discussed in part 3 of the series, we can identify the flat 5 interval, or blue note, within the scale by counting up 3 notes, starting from and including the root note in the minor pentatonic scale. So let's count up 3 notes from both root note locations in position 3 of the blues scale. 1, 2, 3. And now simply place a note a half step or fret up from the third note in the scale. Revealing the 2 locations, we could place the flat 5 interval, otherwise known as the blue note, within the minor pentatonic scale, which we can now call position 4 of the blues scale. If you're enjoying and learning something from these lessons, please consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment below. Now let's take a look at a few licks you could use within position 4 of the blues scale to add to your lead guitar vocabulary. So first let's play the lick and then I can break it down. So to begin with, this is simply the 13th fret on the B string, hammering up to the blue note, which is found on the 14th fret, pulling it off again to the 3rd finger and off again to the 1st finger on the 11th fret, followed by the root note, which is found on the G string, 12th fret. The next section is just once again the note on the 13th fret of the B string, but this time bending up to the blues note, followed by the 10th fret on the high E string and the 13th fret on the high E string, both together. At this stage we're going to do a pre-bend on the 13th fret of the high E string. So a pre-bend is where you bend the note up to pitch, then you pick. So you only hear the bend down but not up. Following this you need to pull off straight to the 10th fret on the high E string, followed by the B string 13th fret, like this. So far. And up to speed. And now we finish off with these 2 notes. The 11th fret on the B string, which we're going to add a slight blues curl to, which is a quarter tone bend, followed by the root note to finish on the G string 12th fret. All together. Let's hear that with a backing track. The next lick sounds like this. Once more. This lick makes heavy use of the blues note found here on the 11th fret of the D string in the scale. To begin learning this lick, you need to slide from the blues note found on the 11th fret of the D string up to the 12th fret, followed by the 1st finger on the 10th fret of the G string up to the 12th fret. So, next you want to do a quick hammer on from the 10th fret of the D string up to the blues note on the 11th fret and back again, followed by the 13th fret on the A string. So, now we're going to play the 10th fret on the A string, followed by the 13th fret on the E string, roll over to the 13th fret on the A string, and with this note we're going to apply again a small blues curl or quarter tone bend, so slightly sharp, and then finish on the root note of the 10th fret A string. So that's all together. up to speed. Let's hear that over a backing track.